Hey, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to share something I've never shared before. I'm going to share with you how to find profitable eBay sports card flips. Now, it's no secret that normally eBay items, eBay sports cards are going to sell close to comp normally. But I'm going to show you something that we've done this last week, and I just did it for 1 week just as a test. And I've done this off and on at different times, but I spent 1 week and kind of focused on this. And I'm just going to share with you a couple of the pickups that we've got over the last 7 days or so, and how this strategy will really, really help you find cards below comp that you can hold on to for a little while if you want, or you can turn right around a lot of times, flip them, have them graded, or flip them immediately and make profits. Obviously, the longer you hold the right cards, the better off you're going to do with this strategy. But one thing that I want you to really remember, and those of you that are in our beta program, you've heard me say this many times, you make money when you buy, not when you sell. So it's buying cards at the right price. So this is really a pro tip. Again, this is the first time I've really shared this, really focused in on this particular method. And you've heard people probably mention this, but I don't know how much time you've really spent doing it. And I've done it off and on, but I spent a week this week really focused here. And it's look for auctions ending at weird times. I'm going to show you a couple of examples. Most of these end at like around between 3 and 4 in the afternoon on a weekday, or some of them ended between 11 and 3 in the morning on a weekday. That's when most of these purchases were made. And again, I'm just going to share with you a few. I could share a lot, but I'm going to share with you enough to get the idea. So what I do is I go in and I search for a particular Hall of Famer or a future Hall of Famer or somebody that's on a Hall of Fame path. So I may search for Otani or Bryce Harper, Freddie Freeman, those that are on a Hall of Fame path, people that I think have Hall of Fame potential. Obviously, I do a lot of Ellie De La Cruz. He's my number one uh, person that I'm focused on at the moment. I might do Bobby Witt Jr., so on and so forth. Those that have had great couple of first years in the majors and have the talents and the skills to, I feel like, get to that on a Hall of Fame path point down the road. And then the other thing you can look for is do a / PSA. And this will show you cards that maybe are like 1 of 99 or in, 299, 2 400, 2 500, 2 499, and look for PSA. And again, all of these are auctions. I do search on auctions. Okay, that's all I'm doing. At weird times, I'm going in and I might type in Bobby Witt Jr. At 2 o'clock in the morning and see what auctions are ending soon. And you'll pick up a lot of really good deals. Now, here's the first example. I actually bought this card. This is the rookie foil stamp of Ellie. I bought it for $6.50. Okay, that exact card, raw, has sold, recently for $25.99. So that's what 25% of what the card has sold for. But again, it ended at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and there's just not a lot of eyeballs on a Wednesday at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know why I think a lot of unexperienced people, that's when they'll tend to, sometimes they'll list cards at strange times, list them for a week, not realizing all the traffic, the majority of the traffic on eBay, the sales happen on Sunday evening. That's your night. If you're listing cards, you always want to list them where they end on Sunday evening. If you're doing auctions, ending on Sunday evening. because there's just not as many eyeballs when you end it at weird times. So that's when I searched all last week just at weird times. So I picked up this Ellie. Here's another Ellie I picked up, and I couldn't believe this. This was like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it the starting bid was $1.99. I couldn't believe nobody else bid on this card. But it ended again at a weird time. The shipping on it was $4, which may have scared off a few people that didn't know the whole value. And this is one thing I want to share with you. When I received this package, it was an indication to me that somebody listed this that really was not experienced and had really not learned how to correctly uh, start and end auctions, and they had no idea as far as shipping cost. And I think I wanted to, a reminder here. I just want to show you this. I don't know if you can tell right here, but this was a single card. This was the package it came in. And can you see how much shipping he paid for this? He sent in a bubble mailer for $5.35. $5.35 is what he paid for shipping. So I picked the card up again at $1.99. I'll give you some comps on it in just a second. But while I'm thinking about it, let me just share with you real quick. If you say, well, Dale, $5.35, what should it have been for shipping? If you're a newbie and you haven't gone through this training right here, Insider Tips on Building a Profitable Sports Card Business, it's at cmgsportscardinvestments.com. And we'll be adding more videos and information here. But in this article, we talk about how to take great photos, and then this right here, how to ship your cards correctly and economically. This should have been a 68-cent shipping cost. So the person that sold this card and shipped this card did not have the experience to really know how to make that happen. If you're going to sell on eBay, you need to understand how to ship the most economical way. And that video right here is just, it's mandatory. If most of you, I realize, know about eBay flat rate for cards, but if you don't, you definitely need to go check out that video. Now let me get back to what I was sharing here. So I bought the Ellie that you just saw for $1.99, and you can see comps sold for $9.50, and another one here sold for $13. I got the card. It's beautiful. I think it's going to grade a PSA 10, so I'm going to send it off for grading. Once it gets back for grading, I think it can be a $35 to $40 card right now. So again, pick this up in the afternoon. It was on, I think, a Tuesday or Wednesday, just finding the auctions that are ending at weird times. Here's another one that we found, and I want you to pay close attention to the picture here. It was a lot of 25 Justin Fields rookie cards. You can see them here. And the reason is people have given up on Justin Fields, but, because of an injury, he has started for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Steelers, he started the first 3 games of the season, has done really well. The Steelers are 3-0, and it looks like he may take over the quarterback job. If he does, and that's officially announced, then I expect his cards to get a bump. And if he continues to play well and has a big game, they could bump up even more. Because a lot of people were very high on Justin Fields when he came out of college. They kind of lost, he lost his momentum because of his play on the field. But if he continues on the path he's been on during the beginning of this year, his cards could see a nice rise this year. So I don't have many. I have a few, but not very many. So I just wanted to at least have some exposure to Justin Fields. But what I found interesting about this, I was just looking for any kind of Justin Fields rookie lots. And what really sold me on this particular lot is this card right here, top left-hand corner here. Included in this was a PSA 9 Silver Prism Optic was included in this lot. Most of these are just raw cards, as you can see, but they also threw in this Prism Silver graded PSA 9. That tells me this person probably has given up on Justin Fields. Maybe before, I don't know how long this was listed. It wasn't a buy now, so I don't know. I don't know the situation or why someone would decide that they're going to, get out of Justin Fields at the moment, based upon his first 3 games of this year. But anyway, I picked this up for $17.32. 25 rookies, including this PSA 9. Now again, $17.32 is what I paid. And a recent card, just this card alone, PSA 9, rated rookie hollow, the exact same card, had just sold by itself for $18.50. So I bought it. I'm going to list this card, sell it. I think I've got it really at auction this week now that I think about it. And whatever I get, it gets. If it gets $18 or anywhere close to that, sorry, if he gets $18 or anywhere close to that, I paid $17.32 for all of these. So say it does get it closes at $18. That's like getting 24 rookie cards raw free. It's hard not to make money when you buy like that. Again, you make money when you buy, not when you sell. Okay, the next was this King Griffey Jr. 10-card lot for $1. Again, I couldn't believe they all sold for $1. In that lot that I received, and this that guy had several different lots he was selling. And the one I got this 2000 Fleer Oreo King Griffey was one of the cards I received. You can see a raw version of that just sold for $5. And then I also got this 93 Craft singles card, both of them in excellent condition, near mint, and one just sold for $10.38. So that's $15 in 2 cards. I have 10. If I just sell, what is that? 1,500% return on your money. So again, it ended at a weird time, and nobody else bid. Well, I'm bidding on 10 King Griffey Jr. cards all day long, every day. So that's another example. That might have been my last one. I also picked these up. This is not a great deal per se. It's just a guy that I really like, TJ Friel on the Reds. He's just hard-nosed, old school, plays hard, hustles, bunts a lot, good bunter. I like people that get on base and not afraid to bunt. He runs into walls in the outfield. He's got his what I call X factor, which many of you know what I'm talking about when I say that. And that's one of the things when I'm looking to invest in cards, I'm always looking for people with X factor. I don't know, but I got these for 30 cents a piece. I bought 15 of them. I'm just putting them away basically because I'm a Reds fan, and being able to get $1 or $2 down the road, maybe next year with these cards, I see it could happen. But the main reason I bought them is just because I'm a Reds fan. And this is the last one I think I wanted to share with you. This is the 94 Leaf Gold. All of these are numbered to 10,000. It's from 94 Leaf Gold, King Griffey Jr. Stars card. They're really, really pretty cards. And I picked this one up for $29.99. Now, the reason I did, it's not graded, it's raw. But my plan is to have it graded. And I'm hoping it will grade a 9 because I just recently sold a PSA 9 in this card. We were asking $109. I think we took $95 for it. But it was a PSA 9 that we just sold at CMG SPORTSCARD Investments not too long ago. It's a real pretty card. And I found this when it looked great. I bought it. I'll spend the $20 to have it graded. If this one does come back a 9, then I'm looking at about another, $50 profit there. Again, but it ended at a weird time. And that's really all I wanted to share with you guys. Again, this is a pro tip. It's something that I've never focused on for a week. I'll do it again. But I think if you take 1 week and say, this week, I've got X number of dollars I want to invest, and I'm going to only uh, look for auctions that are ending at weird times, and put in search for Hall of Fame players or people that you feel like will be future Hall of Famers, or those that are on a Hall of Fame path in football, baseball, basketball, any sport. Or you can search /PSA looking for number cards. I did get a couple number cards. I should have included that in here. I didn't. But you can do /PSA, or just search up for PSA baseball, PSA football, PSA basketball, and you might find some graded cards that are ending at auction. And I always search by ending the soonest, and do it between 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning, or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You'll be surprised what you find. I hope you enjoyed this content. I've got some more things I want to share with you in the future. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you found this valuable enough that you say, hey, I should probably subscribe. And you can check us out, of course, at cmgsportscardinvestments.com. The focus of this channel and what we're trying to share with people are systems and methods where the average person can guarantee their profits in sports cards, create enough of a bankroll where now you can do some speculative moves and take some chances, because now you're playing with the house's money. Most everything that we share on this channel right now at this moment is geared towards people that want to. I got so tired of hearing people that say, well, I followed this and I tried this system and I tried this method and I did this formula and I ended up investing, $1,500 in this player, and the selling marker never came, and it's like it's been 2 years and the card's gone in the toilet. And it's like, use the house's money. Use the house's money. Don't use your grocery money. Play with the house's money, and you can absolutely guarantee your profits. It takes a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, but you can guarantee your profits over time, where you can build up a bankroll, where you can really take your collecting and investing to an entirely different level. So again, I hope you enjoyed this information. My name again is Dale Calvert. The website is cmgsportscardinvestments.com. Thanks for watching. As always, your feedback is appreciated. I depend on it. And we'll talk to you on the next video.